You hear this term thrown around all the time in the tech world, proprietary technology. But what does it actually mean? And more importantly, why is it such a massive deal for the companies that are basically building our future? Well, let's break it down. So ask yourself, what is the one thing that all the biggest tech companies out there have in common? They've all got a secret sauce, right? Some unique, powerful piece of technology that gives them a huge leg up on the competition. And that, right there, is proprietary technology. It's the very core of what makes them them. So here's our game plan. First, we're going to dig into that secret sauce. Then we'll look at why it's a double-edged sword, the good and the bad. After that, we'll talk about the strategic shield, which is all about how you protect these ideas. We've got a founder's playbook with some real actionable advice, and finally, we'll peek into the future with the next frontier. Okay, first things first, let's get right to the heart of this. What are we actually talking about when we say proprietary technology? The best way to think about it is like a treasure map, a map that only one company has. It's any kind of innovation, system, or tool that they and only they own. This isn't just about a clever invention. It's a direct route to dominating the market. And you see this everywhere with the big players. Take Apple's iOS. It's a closed garden, a seamless ecosystem that locks users in and keeps them coming back for more. Or Google's search algorithms. They're so dominant that we don't even say we search for things anymore. We just Google it. And what about Amazon's recommendation engine? It's so spookily accurate, it feels like it's reading your mind. See, these aren't just features, they are the technologies that define entire industries. But here's the thing, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Wielding this kind of technological power is very much a double-edged sword. It creates some incredible benefits, but it also comes with some pretty significant risks. On one side, of course, it drives unbelievable innovation. It carves out a competitive edge that's hard to beat and builds die-hard customer loyalty. But on the flip side, it can easily lead to monopolies. It can crush smaller competitors, and in some cases, even slow down progress from an entire industry. It's that classic saying, right? With great power comes great responsibility. So, if you've got one of these world-changing ideas, how in the world do you protect it? This is way more than just filling out some legal paperwork. For a lot of companies, this is a straight-up matter of survival. Your first line of defense is your legal armor. You've got patents, which basically shield your invention from being copied for about 20 years. Then there are copyrights, which protect your original creative stuff, like the lines of code that make your software run. And of course, trademarks. They guard your brand identity, the names and logos that people see and trust. But look, legal tools are only half the story. You absolutely need some non-legal strategies too. Trade secrets, which you protect with things like non-disclosure agreements, are super powerful. Having top-notch cybersecurity is completely non-negotiable to stop people from stealing your work. And maybe, just maybe, the best defense of all, just keep innovating so fast that no one can ever catch up. All right, so we've got the shields, the legal ones, and the other kinds. But how do you actually put them to use in the real world, especially if you're a startup trying to make your mark? Well, that's what the Founder's Playbook is for. Let's get practical. Okay, play number 1, build a culture of confidentiality. Seriously, this isn't just a job for the CEO or the legal team. It's on everyone. You have to make sure your entire team understands that your intellectual property is the lifeblood of the company. And you've got to be smart about using tools like NDAs whenever you're talking with partners, investors, or even new hires. Next up, play number 2, be proactive with those legal tools. Don't wait. Use things like provisional patents to get quick, affordable protection. Think of it like planting your flag in the ground. It gives you a year to work out the details while securing your invention date. And if you've got global ambitions, you need to be thinking about international patents. Most importantly, get expert legal help. I promise you, it's an investment, not a cost. And the final play, maybe the most crucial one. Just keep innovating. Your R&D efforts have to be completely in sync with your long-term vision. Double down on the things that give you that unique edge. Because the ultimate win is to build an entire ecosystem around your technology that is so complex, so sticky, that it's practically impossible for anyone else to copy. All right, let's switch gears and look forward. Where does this all going? Because the whole landscape of proprietary tech is always shifting, and there are a few huge trends that are really redefining the entire game. First up, no surprise here, AI. The new battlefield isn't just about who has the smartest code. It's about who has the best data to train it. Companies with massive, unique data sets and the secret algorithms to understand them are building the next generation of unbreachable moats. In the age of AI, data isn't just king, it's the whole kingdom. Then you have blockchain. And this one's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? It's a technology built on openness and transparency, but it can create an unbreakable public ledger of who owns what. This could completely change how we track and protect intellectual property. Just imagine, it could make arguments over who invented something a thing of the past. And finally, green tech. Sustainability is no longer just some nice-to-have buzzword, it is a core strategic imperative. This is fueling a huge wave of proprietary innovation in everything from better solar panels to new ways of capturing carbon. Being green isn't just good for the planet anymore, it's becoming a massive competitive advantage that brings in top talent and loyal customers. So it all boils down to this one big question. In this relentless race for the future, what's the ultimate shield for a great idea? Is it a piece of paper, a patent that locks it down for 20 years? Or is it just pure, unadulterated speed? The ability to innovate so fast that everyone else is just left breathing your dust? As technology keeps accelerating, the answer to that question is going to define the next wave of winners and losers.